Betty Studio!
I can't take much more of this.
Live from Aunt Betty's studio in Carson City, Nevada.
From First Presbyterian Church, where we are opening the gospel to Carson City and beyond, it's
the Mary
and Sherry Show! Mary, it's really you?
It's really me.
Oh, welcome back. It is so good to see you.
And my doppelganger.
Well, we had fun while you were gone, but we're
Yes, I loved your shows. I watched them, and they were super funny.
And you had a good time in Yellowstone?
Yes, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone should go there in the winter.
Like I told you, my first time there was in the winter. I was in 4th grade, and it's just awesome. All the heat
Yes.
that's around Yellowstone, and then you're in the cold and the snow and the breath and all that. But it's just...
It was super cool. And the animals. It was really cool.
Good.
But it's good to be back, of course, as always.
Well, let me tell you how today is going to go.
All right.
I went to bed last night thinking to myself, what's on my schedule for tomorrow, for Thursday?
Yep.
And I'm thinking it, and I'm like, and I'm picturing my calendar, and I can picture there's something there, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it is. And I wake up this morning, same thing, I'm like, what am I doing today? What do I have to do at work? I could not, and I opened up my calendar, and I'm like, oh, the Mary and Sherry Show, like every week. So that's how today's going to go.
Well, at least you remembered.
Yeah.
At least you remembered.
Right.
Today is the Mary and Sherry Show.
For real.
And I think we do have some shout-outs.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and shout out for us? You want me to shout out?
You shout out first.
All right. Well, listen.
And I'll applaud.
All right. Well, first shout out is to Rob Scanland.
Yay, Rob!
Yes. For giving our sermon, stepping in for Pastor Bob this past week. It was an excellent sermon. And
yes. Thank you,
we
Rob.
We appreciate you doing that. We're looking to equip people to share the gospel, and you too could be sharing a sermon at some point. But he did, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you, Rob.
And then the second person we want to also give a shout out to from this past Sunday is George Branson.
Hey, George!
Who stepped up and did a whole lot. Apart from being the elder of the day, he also shared the prayers of the people, and Lord's Prayer and all that. And that's some big, heavy-duty stuff.
It is. I think it's so important. I mean, because, our pastors need breaks. They need to refill as well. And it's so wonderful that we have people that are willing to allow the Lord to work them in and fill in, and everything ran really smooth.
Well, and too, I think in the many years, you've been here longer than me, and I've been here for a long time, you watch people change and grow, and you see them doing something that years ago you couldn't imagine them having done, but they are growing and maturing and
absolutely,
and all that.
I mean, what am I doing here?
But again, like I said,
it's really true.
You have opportunities to do these things, and it might not be completely in your comfort zone, but pray about it, and just be open to the possibility. So
yes, and remember, we're all here to support. No one's behind with notes, Well, maybe some people do, but don't. For shame.
I'd say most people are like, oh, thank you, Lord Jesus, they're up there and I'm not.
Yeah.
They're truly supportive. But at any rate.
Speaking of congregations,
yes.
Our annual meeting is coming up, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, February 5th. So it's going to be right after service, I believe, correct?
Correct.
And it's going to be live streamed, but of course you have to be here live and in person if you want to have a vote or would like to speak about anything. So that's it. Annual meeting, not this Sunday, next Sunday.
And you can find the information on the church's website. So if you want to preview that.
Oh, that's good to know.
And I'll put the website right here. It's fpccarsonCity.org, but I will go ahead and write that there.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Okay.
What else is going on?
Well, what else is going on is some exciting educational opportunities. Ooh. So we have Bill Rose, who has started his 9 weeks on questions God asks.
Ooh, how interesting.
Right? Yeah, and so that's 8:45 in the fellowship hall, directly below where we are here. It began this past Sunday, but I have a feeling it's one of those, yes, you've missed out if you've missed one, but you haven't missed out on the big picture.
Oh, yeah.
So join Bill Rose at 8:45 Sunday mornings for that. And then coming up very soon, Wednesday, February 8th, is our next pastor study on the minor prophets. And so that will be held at 10 a.m., again in the fellowship hall, in person only, and then 6:30 p.m. up here in person and via Zoom. So if you want to join Zoom, you need to let us know, and we'll get you on that mailing list to get the link. And
The minor prophets.
minor prophets.
Not the major prophets.
Right.
Not
And
the sharp prophets, not the flat prophets. Just the minor
not
prophets.
the three-quarter time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, I think most everybody here knows that, but the minor prophets doesn't mean that they're any less than the others. They're just shorter books. And I
Right.
think they're probably some of the books of the Bible that are most kind
They're
of
all
set
relevant.
aside. But,
Yeah.
we just kind of, okay.
Yeah.
So-
Amos,
Right?
yeah. What's Amos doing today? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Come to the Bible study and find out.
Well, another class opportunity.
Oh, yes, our Inquirer Class. Come to the class if you're interested in finding out what it means to be a Christian, a Presbyterian, or if you are interested in becoming a covenant partner, otherwise known as a member of the church. This will be on Sunday, February 12th, and it's always right after service in the fellowship hall, right downstairs. So go ahead and get your coffee and your treats and whatever, and meander on in there if you're interested in the new class there that Bob will be walking everybody through. Yeah, a lot of things going on as usual.
Yeah.
Usual.
All right. Well, prior to that and prior to the annual meeting on Saturday, February 4th is the chili cook-off. Are you making a chili?
Yes,
Oh, good. Very good.
I always try to bring one, you
Yeah.
know.
So we have the chili cook-off, the raffle, and the silent auction. Now, the judging begins at 5 p.m. So if you have signed up and you want your chili judged, and please, if you make a chili, have it judged.
Yeah, it's all for fun. This is not serious.
No, not at all.
So throw them in there.
So have that here by 5, but the activities are going to start at 6. That's when we'll start eating, and we'll have all the silent auction things up and around prior to that, and then we're going to have the raffle. Now, if you have something to donate to the raffle or the silent auction, talk to Jenny Scanland because she's collecting things for the silent auction. And that's really good quality stuff that she and her team makes into some really beautiful presentations to be bid on.
Indeed.
And then other things can go into the raffle, which is a lot of fun because you get a bunch of raffle tickets and they call your number and you get to go pick whatever it is you want up there. And there's puzzles and glassware, all sorts of things. So
Wonderful.
sign up for the chili or sides with Grace or Bob, and we're talking soup and cornbread. And then again, see Jenny Scanlon about the silent auction.
They're providing the cornbread?
No. People need to bring
People are
cornbread.
bringing cornbread. Oh,
Right.
so if you can bring cornbread.
Right.
We'll be right back after this brief message. Hello there. When you come to First Presbyterian Church, you will find a welcoming community. Inspirational music. Solid teaching. And plenty of fun activities to enjoy. Join us on a Sunday and experience it for yourself. Welcome back to the Mary and Sherry Show.
Another thing that we are asking for help with, if you are a seamstress or a quilter, Earth Angels needs people to help do the tops of quilts. So you don't have to get any of the material, they have it, and they give these quilts to people that have lost a child, or a child maybe that's being treated for cancer, or elderly people that are ill, things like that. So if you have that skill, which I certainly do not, They need people that can help finish the tops of quilts, or if you can sew blessing gowns, knit or crochet hats and booties. It's another one. So if you have all of those wonderful skills, they need help, earth angels. And I think, who should they talk to?
You know what? Probably your best point person at the office, and forgive me, Cynthia, if this isn't you, but I'm going to say Cynthia, if you talk to her. We've been kind of storing things in her office. So reach out to her, and I'll have some, actually I have a poster I'm going to put here, and I'll have that information. There's another person who does not go to our church who is in charge of all of this.
Okay.
And, but we can have the materials here at the office for you to pick up, and then you just bring it back to the office.
And get the information. So quilts, knitters, crocheters, sewers, people that have those skills, they are asking for some assistance because a lot of people that used to help cannot anymore.
Right.
So they need some help there. All righty.
Well, and over the past few years, I've taught myself to crochet.
Oh, nice.
I have yet to have crocheted a hat, but I don't think it's real difficult. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give it a go.
I think that's awesome, Sherry. Yeah, give it a shot.
Why not?
You can bring it in
Try.
and I'll be like, what is that, a shirt? No, I bet she can crochet a hat, don't you think?
I think so.
Give a thumbs up
I was
if you
going to
think
say,
so.
give us a like. If we get 100 likes, I will make 100 hats.
Do you hear that,
If
people?
we get 100 likes on this video, I will crochet 100 hats for Earth Angels.
You heard it here.
There we go.
You heard it here, live.
Pretty certain that was totally a Holy Spirit moment right there. That was not me.
Get on it, friends.
But yeah,
Press that like button.
Share this to your friends, tell everybody. All right. Now, this is exciting to me, and I have a question for you, Mary. Have you ever heard of the Enneagram?
Only from Jeannie Hansen talking to me about
Well, I'm glad that you mentioned her. Because Jeannie Hansen, and I'm going to be working with her on this, we have a new show that's going to be starting in Aunt Betty's studio that will probably be premiering either end of February, beginning of March, right around there, on the Enneagram. Now, if you're watching this and you have no clue what I'm talking about, you're like, what foreign thing is she talking about? This message is not for you, but do tune into the show so you can learn about it. It's worthwhile. If, however, you heard Enneagram and your ears perked up and you go, oh, I'm a type 5 or I'm a type 3, and you know your type. It's a personality thing. If you know your type, would you please let Jeannie Hansen or myself know? We need your expertise a little bit. So, if you know your Enneagram type, let us know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds very interesting.
It's such an exciting, I'm really excited about the whole thing.
Oh, cool.
We worked on it a little bit this week, and we've got things starting in production in the middle of February. And
All right, another new show from Aunt Betty's studio,
Yeah.
helping spread the gospel to Carson City and beyond. I love it.
yeah, well, hey, thank you for joining me today.
I am happy to be here.
So glad to have you here. Aren't you all glad to have her here? I should say, if we get 300 likes, Mary will be here 300 times in a row. No.
That won't happen, but she will knit 100 hats.
I will.
No, crochet.
Crochet. I will crochet 100 hats.
Okay, right
we
on.
get 100 likes.
Right on. Well,
I know she's going to share it with all of her friends. All right.
this is YouTube.
So we invite you to
Like,
subscribe, and
ring the cowbell. Yahoo!
thanks for joining us today. We will see you very soon. We'll see you Sunday at church. Bye. Have a good one.
See you later, everyone.
God bless. Do you think you're going to catch some liquid gold here?
Who knows?
Angels?
Liquid gold. Now
That's
those-
not going in. Okay, so are you ready to be masked up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't mess my hair.
Well, that one's going in.
Cut that out.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick brief. Yay! It's something else to put into the bloopers.
What do I say?
Blah, blah, blah. And we come back.
Blooper!